Hi everyone, my name is Marisa. I am a registered dietitian and owner of Live Nourish Today. Live Nourish Today is a telehealth company. We provide medical nutrition therapy for all ages. So kiddos, young adults, older adults, elderly, and for a variety of different reasons. So usually for kiddos, it's intuitive eating, working with the parents a lot on trying to help them develop better eating habits, better sleeping strategies, maybe, doing a lot of cooking demos with them, getting the kiddos more involved in the kitchen. With younger adults or just adults in general, maybe they just got diagnosed with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, maybe they have some digestive concerns. Maybe they have an autoimmune disorder. So helping them navigate through all of that, showing them where the research and the evidence is on what's recommended, being their coach, kind of being their cheerleader, kind of helping them with that accountability, making sure they feel safe, and not alone. A lot of times when somebody is diagnosed with diabetes, they just feel like they're all alone. There's a lot of information on the internet. They just don't know what to trust or who to trust. So it's my job to make them feel safe, kind of show them the light, right? Show them the direction on what is recommended. With women that are premenopausal or going through menopause, there's a lot of hormonal changes, a lot of changes to their body. So helping them navigate through that, giving them recommendations when it comes to their food, maybe their supplements, giving them sleep strategies if they're losing sleep. Lots of different issues going on there. Maybe they're constipated as well, or having the opposite problem. So really just showing them the guidance, the support on what's the best approach. With elderly, we really just don't want them to lose weight. We want to make sure their electrolytes are within a normal, healthy range. We want to also make sure they're getting in enough fluids, looking at their labs, making sure their electrolytes are where they need to be. If they have wounds, giving them feedback and recommendations, suggestions when it comes to their protein intake, their supplements. So if it's needed, what supplements do I recommend based on their medical history? A lot going on there as well. Today I wanted to talk about foods that are just really good for your gut. So foods that are really high in probiotics to help with your digestive tract. Also your immunity. So if you're somebody that, is just getting sick a lot, winter season's around the corner, maybe you kind of want to shorten your cold. So kind of talk about foods that are good for that. And then anti-inflammatory. So I get a lot of clients that come to me because they are dealing with a lot of inflammation and it's very stressful. It's overwhelming. Nobody likes to have a lot of inflammation. That usually sometimes is paired with a lot of bloating. So we'll kind of address those separately. But usually the recommendations will kind of help with both of those. So usually and I'll start with the first one for gut health. So, and I'll just say this, the average American does not get in enough probiotic rich foods. Probiotics are it's the powerhouse of your body, right? It's your gut, it helps with your gut microbiome. It's the main job for absorption of food. We need more healthy bacteria in our gut to help with the digestion and absorption of food. When we don't have enough healthy gut bacteria, we're looking at just a variety of different symptoms. So bloating, discomfort, pain, diarrhea, constipation, you name it. And that's not fun. So usually what I'll recommend is probiotic rich foods. So a lot of fermented foods. So goat cheese, feta cheese, doing some blue cheese, or maybe some more yogurts, kind of discussing which yogurts I would recommend. Doing more, you get pickled recipes. So maybe doing pickled cucumbers, doing pickled cabbage, and talking about ways that we can incorporate that into our diets. Maybe for example, it's taco night, throw some pickled cabbage on your tacos to get some more of those healthy gut bacteria. There's drinks now that are rich in probiotics. So really just helping them, showing them different ways. If you don't like blue cheese, feta cheese, that's okay. There's other options we can talk about. So really just trying to incorporate more healthy probiotics in their diet, because that's really just going to help with your overall digestion. When it comes to inflammation, so inflammation and bloating, really trying to get in more omega-3s, more omega-6s in your diet, paired, but it's not just those foods. You can't just eat salmon one night and think that that's going to help. We really need to kind of develop more of a Mediterranean style diet. So more lean protein, more salmon, more lean chicken, more tuna or sardines, more walnuts, almonds, you name it. So more of those omega-3s, more of those omega-6s, trying to get in more avocados as well, more fruit in general, to help with that inflammation. Cooking more with your herbs, so not using as much salt when you're cooking, trying to throw in more of like your parsley, your basil, your cilantro. Cooking more with garlic. Garlic is really good as well. It has it's a diuretic effect, so it helps with kind of giving your body more of those electrolytes, more of those fluids. And then also, with flu season coming around the corner, so trying to do, of course, more vitamin C, but you're not just going to get vitamin C from just oranges. You need to actually consume more fruit, more vegetables. There is vitamin C in veggies, vitamin C in fruit. Again, going back, I can't stress enough, more of that Mediterranean style diet where you are getting in a lot of those fruits and those veggies and those whole grains, more of that fiber as well. But, having that balance, we can't be perfect, really just trying to have, and I always tell clients, we can't be perfect. If you think about it as like an 80-20 kind of mentality, 80% of the time you're making better food choices, you're making better just choices in general when it comes to your sleep, with your water, trying to cut back a little bit on the sodas and the juices. And then 20% of the time, allowing yourself those pleasure meals. So have a cookie, have a slice of cake, but we want to make sure we are finding that balance in life. And everybody is so different. So what I'm recommending right now may or may not be the best recommendations for you. It really just takes, usually what I do is I sit down with a client for about an hour, hour and a half. We talk about their diet, we talk about their nutrition, we talk about their stress, we talk about just pretty much you name it. We talk about everything. And we get a little personal. So, and then we find goals to work on. That way it doesn't feel like a diet, it feels like a lifestyle change. But if you are experiencing issues with your digestive tract, or maybe you just don't feel like you don't have a really good relationship with food, it is best to work with a registered dietitian, work with your doctor, talk about it, set those goals. And if you feel like you still need more help, feel free to email me, reach out to me. My website is livenourishtoday.com. My email, marissa@livenourishtoday.com. No pressure to work one-on-one. If you just want to chat over email, I'm more than welcome to help you navigate and kind of find that starting point for your journey.